Hey folks, I normally, well, actually, I've never done an unboxing video, but we're fixing to unbox something here. I got something today that I wasn't expecting, and we're going to see what all we got in the box. I don't know if that's actually showing up backwards or not, but it's a Grecell Power Station. It says portable power station. Uh, Thank you for purchasing the T300, 330 watt, 288 watt hour. So let me see if I can turn this around a little bit and see if we can get to the nitty and the gritty. There we go. See what, I'm going to jack it down a little bit. Bear with me, folks. All right, let's see what we got. We'll unbox it here. There's no way to get me and the power station in the same shot. So I'm thinking the power station's more interesting than I am. Lovely accessory box, I believe. Tell you what, let's get to the complete with user's manual and pretty sure it's in English. All right, I guess first things first, move this garbage can before I kick it over. Looks like we got a power button. Huh, came 51% charged. I'm assuming that's a light. Let's see. I don't know where, oh, there it is. Whoa, shit, there is a light. All right. We've got a DC. Then we've got the two small DC barrel connectors. USB 3.0, 3.0, 3.0. And then says PD 60 watt. I don't know. You guys know more about that than I do. Let me try this again. All right. I had something pop up on the screen there. Then we got an AC outlet. Handy light on it, which I'll leave that on and run the thing down most likely. Let's see what comes in the accessory package. That looks like an AC charger. Yep. And I'm assuming you would just plug it in right here. Then it also comes with a DC cigarette lighter plug charger. Plugs in the same spot. And you have your solar panel connectors to charge it from the solar panel. That is pretty cool. I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I looked them up on Amazon the other day. One of my neighbors had one of these, and she was telling my wife about it. And so I looked them up on Amazon. She said she gave 187 or 189 for hers. So I Googled them, and sure enough, they had them for 100, and I believe it was 187. So I emailed the company and was waiting to hear back from them. Told them I'd like to do a review on it. Well, before I ever heard anything back from them, this shows up at the house. But I can tell you this, the company didn't send it to me. I believe that was a collaboration between my wife and one of her friends. So we're going to give this a shot. I'm going to charge it up. Well, it's already at 51%. See how long it takes me to charge it. And I just might put it to good use. It's supposed to be up to 40 something here today and up to 60 something tomorrow. So I may get out in the woods somewhere. Finding a spot's going to be the thing. I'm tired of paying for campsites in a county park. And the dispersed camping around here is just impossible. But I'm thinking about trying a wildlife management area and see if they have no camping signs. One I looked at already, they did have no camping within like 100 feet of the parking lot or 100 yards, something. So I'm going to try a different one and go take a look around. But got the brakes fixed on the van. So we're going to plug this thing in, charge it, and see what happens. Maybe get out of here and go do some camping. Don't worry about these dishes over here. I'm going to put those up in a minute. Let's see if I can get down here to this thing. If I knew how to operate this tripod, I bet I could. And it does show that it's charging. Again, that's the Grecell T300. So when I get it charged and we get out in the middle of nowhere somewhere, I'll let you know how it actually works. Thanks. Hey, welcome back, folks. I ended up out here at my camper. Came out here, I got my golf cart running. Then I cleaned out my fire pit. Took the golf cart and went up to my neighbors up there and filled up my water jugs. Then I went over to my wood pile and threw a little jag of wood in there. So now I'm getting ready to start me a fire. I am in the, show you. I am in the van cave. Got good brakes on it. Then that new Grecell Power Station I bought, I've got it over there charging on some shore power. It's a good thing about out here, I got plenty of power. And I'm not sure what it's at right now. I'll see. Well, it's up to 84%. And for an excuse to come out here, I'll show you what it is. Brought the old still and jug of gas and some bar oil. And I've got some things I really need to do out here. But once I started doing everything else, I kind of didn't get around to it yet. Let me see if I can get over here where the sun's not hitting you in the eye like it is me. I have got a wood pile over there that you would not believe. On the other side of that cut up stuff, there's a pile I need to cut up. And this stuff's just, I don't know. Some of that I may take home. I think most of it's walnut. But this pile of ash right here, we're going to split it and share it with our neighbors over here and use that for campfire wood this summer. It's, it burns quick. It's what we call gopher wood. Throw some in the stove and then go for some more. Now, I guess what we need to do is try to get a fire going. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but we'll try it. I tell you, it's really a nice day out here, but with that wind picking up, it's cooling off kind of quick. Tell you what I'm going to do. Throw some shit in there. I don't know. We'll see if some of this will burn. I just cleaned this fire pit out. It was wet down in the bottom. So I'm going to throw something in here to keep this fire starter up off the wet ground. Oh, man. See if this will work. There we go. Maybe it'll take off. I'm not sure how dry this stuff is. One thing about out here, you never get lonely. He was eyeballing my camera there. I think he wants to be a YouTube star. Anyway, boy, I got lucky. I came out here. That golf cart's been sitting all winter. And I did put a charger on it last time I was out here for about an hour, and it didn't, wasn't on there long enough to do anything. It was a little 2-amp trickle charger. But I got out here and I choked it and it fired up. Took it a minute or two, but it ran. So I hopped in it and ran over the neighbors and borrowed a shovel. Cleaned out the fire pit. Took my water jugs up to the other neighbors. Filled those up. I don't believe I'm going to get any wood cut today, especially if this fire takes off, because I got a feeling it's going to be feeling good. Well, I can hang on to it. Oh. Hey, what, folks? I'll get back with you when we get this thing blazing, if we get it blazing. I believe the fire is going to take off, ladies and gentlemen, and it won't be a moment too soon. Man, it is cool out here. It was supposed to get up to 45 today, and I'm sure it did, but with this wind blowing, and of course the river is right over there. I can take you over there and show you. We don't have the best view of anybody out here, but it's not bad. There's a robin. That's a good sign. Man, I need to zoom on him. They say when the robins start coming back that spring is near. And there he is. Hope they're not lying. I don't know. I don't know if I trust them animals after that groundhog incident. Anyway, there's a river over there. There's a better view. Well, we may ride down there in a little bit in the golf cart. This is our one-hole golf course. It's the only one-hole golf course in this campground. We've got a flag and everything. It looks, it's over in my buddy Mikey's shed over there. We have quite the entertainment out here in the summer. I don't know. It takes a lot of beer to run an operation like this. I know that. I wanted to show you what, I was talking with Blaine over at Flat Broke Outdoors the other day, and I told him I was going to do a video seeing if one man can pack enough stuff in a Suzuki Samurai to go camping. First thing I got to do is get I got rope and everything else back there from trying to get a deer out of the woods last year. But there is not much room in this little jewel. But I think if I take that back seat completely out, I've got it folded up right now, I might can get enough stuff in there for a weekend camping trip. But I got a feeling we're going to find out before long. As soon as it gets warm enough for me to want to climb back in that tent. Well, actually, that truck bed tent's small enough. You can you get the heater going in there and it'll run you out. Oh, there's all kind of people down here. There's my golf cart. And just for, to show you the size, if you're not familiar with a Suzuki Samurai, that's a golf cart next to it. The wheelbase on that Suzuki Samurai is actually shorter and narrower than my buddy's Can-Am Defender or whatever it is he has up here. So I heard that in some states you can actually drive them on the ATV trail because they go by the wheelbase. I don't know if it's true or not, but sounds good to me. But wait and just see if I come up with a video camping in that thing. Should be a hoot. Looks like we're gonna have a fire. I think I shall get me a cold beverage and enjoy this fire if I can get out of the smoke. Because I don't think the chainsaw is going to see much action. Probably need to at least start it. That'd probably be a good idea. All right, let's see where we're at over here with our Grecell. We're to 89%, folks. And that's a better look at the front of it if you didn't see it earlier when I unboxed it. I don't know much about unboxing and carrying on. But we're going to give it the once over. I'm going to see what I can run off of it this weekend. Well, I'll get back with you when something exciting happens, or if we start cooking something to eat. I'm hungry as a hostage. All right, talk to you later. All right, folks, I'm going to try to do this without messing it up. What I'm going to have for supper tonight is this is some deer steak and gravy with a little bit of rice in it that we had, I don't know, a month or so ago. So we vacuum sealed the leftovers and threw it in the freezer. Well, I got that out and I've got it thawed out. But what I'm going to do is get a pot of boiling water over here, just get it boiling and shut it off and just set that bag down in it and let it warm up. But this water right here is actually chicken broth. And I've got a cup of, what is it, wild rice. It's wild brown rice. So I'm going to make me some more of that to go with that deer steak and gravy with a little bit of rice in it, not near enough. And let's see. Here's the bummer of the whole trip. I did get the Grecell. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but Grecell, whatever. I get it charged up and I'm charging one phone. And I've been trying to charge my little USB water pump for about 3 hours now. I was initially charging it on my homemade power pack, whatever. And the thing just won't charge. I don't know if it's set out here in the cold too long or what it is, but it won't take a charge. I'm running my little fan to circulate the heat in here. So pouring water straight out of the jug instead of using the USB pump. I was proud of that thing too. Got it at Goodwill for $10. Worked great first 2 or 3 times. And since we're on shore power, I installed a fireplace. Actually, I went in the camper and robbed it out of there, brought it in here. Figured there's no sense burning up all my LP running the little buddy heater or the Ozark Trail heater when I could just use that electric heater. And plus it adds ambiance. Nothing like sitting by yourself by a fire. Anyway, I'm going to get this rice boiling, turn it down to simmer, and I don't know, that rice takes about an hour to cook, 45 minutes to an hour. But I'll get it going. Probably go better if I turned it up. But anyway, I do have a fire going outside. Probably should be out there. Oh, me and this door are going to have, I don't know, may have to consult a professional on that one. But we got a pretty good fire going. Need to get my poker and stir it up a little bit and throw some more wood on there, because I got a feeling by the time I eat, I can sit out here for about 5 minutes before I fall asleep. All right, I'll get back with you when I get something going on here. Mostly some food cooked. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. We finally got something heated up to eat here, or cooked. I cooked the rice, heated up the deer steak. I'll try to show you. I don't know how this is going to work out though, but some brown rice with some gravy on it out of the deer steak and some deer steak. Boy, that stuff is tender as it can be. It was falling all to pieces when I was getting it out of that bag where I heated it up. I just heated it up right in the vacuum seal bag, and I got plenty left for breakfast. But we're going to settle down here and eat and watch a little television. Let me see if I can get over here. This might be a little awkward. I was going to try to I'll watch some videos on YouTube or whatever. And I thought, well, hell, I've got shore power, and then I've got that new power station over there. I should be able to watch TV. So I went in the camper and I jacked this TV. Well, I will tell you this. The first of this month, I found myself out of a job. And I thought, well, what am I going to do now? I'm a couple of months away from drawing Social Security. Well, I've been thinking about it and doing whatever. But I just came to a realization when I was coming out of that camper with that little bitty ass TV and an antenna. My next job is probably not going to be a burglar. I fell everywhere but the floor. I guess I don't have any burglary skills. I should have been able to jack that TV. It's not very big. And that antenna, I should have had that under one arm with a beer in the other hand and been gone. Yeah, no. So apparently, I won't be a burglar. Anyway, I'm going to settle down. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to watch some John Wayne or whatever's on TV. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I need subscribers like you wouldn't believe. But if you've hung in here this long, thank you. Good morning. Hang on, let me cut this off. I figured since I had shore power, I went inside and jacked that TV last night. And I don't know, signal was kind of iffy. I should have set that antenna outside somewhere instead of just propping it up on the back of the TV. But anyway, I got to watch a couple of Westerns. Already got my coffee made. I tell you, I was lazy this morning. I woke up about 4 o'clock and it was bright outside, and I thought, well, it must be getting daylight. So I got up for a second and looked, and found my watch or my phone. It was only 4 o'clock. So I laid back down. Probably woke up about 5:30, quarter to 6, and just couldn't get out of bed. I've been sick for about 2 weeks, or I don't I don't know that I'm sick, but I've been stopped up, coughing, congested, and you could probably tell by all the sniffing and sneezing yesterday. And I don't think the smoke from the fire was helping any. But finally got up, got me some coffee made, and I'm heating up the leftovers from last night. That's kind of I don't know, it ain't the best breakfast in the world, but it ought to work. I just dumped that deer steak in with the rice and set it in the cooler overnight. I got it heating up real slow so I don't scorch that rice any more than I already have. And I guess, I don't know if we can get a shot of that. I ought to do this different, most likely. But, well, let me go ahead and tear all this up. I've been charging phones this little rechargeable hand warmer, and I tried again to charge this USB water pump, and this thing just isn't going to take a charge. It's shot. But anyway, we're still at 99% on the battery in the power station there. What I'm going to do before I leave today, I'm going to plug this television in it and just let it run and see how far I can get with it. But for now, I'm just going to heat up this breakfast, drink my coffee, and I don't know, I may have a fire going. I don't know if I got a fire. I got tons of smoke. But anyway, I'll get back with you in just a little bit.